I don't even know how to sugarcoat this, but there's no way Ciryl Gane won that fight, in my opinion. Volkov got completely robbed. And you know what you could tell? Broken toe or not, you could tell that Ciryl Gane knew he didn't win that fight. I think that's why he was trying to walk out. You know, if you have a broken toe, you don't mind staying for the Octagon interview, but I think he just was in an odd spot. He's not the judges. He just fought, and I think he could tell, man, I don't even know where to go with this one, because, man, Volkov came in looking like a heavyweight Patty Pimlet, like literally looking like a heavyweight Patty Pimlet, and shocked us. I know that the first fight didn't go his way at all, but he came back and evolved his style, and Volkov definitely looked like he was having a gigantic resurgence. That is honestly continued in the fans' hearts right now. I don't think that there's any way that Ciryl Gane, won this one. I think honestly they could run it back for a trilogy. And you know what? I was right. It is going to put heavyweight in an odd spot at odds right now. Because, let's say Ciryl Gane tries to fight Tom Aspinall. If, John Jones decides to continue avoiding Tom Aspinall, you're not doing Gane any favors. In fact, you're just going to add to Tom Aspinall's winning streak at that point. And honestly, Volkov has just gotten, seriously taken. They took Volkov's opportunity to shine for a title fight, right? So that would have been really cool to see Volkov actually get at least a shot at the title after having kind of an ups and downs career, So I'm really mad for Volkov because Drago's been around for a super long time, ever since, man, he's been near the top for a long time. Now, honestly, for Ciryl Gane, though, I honestly think he should fight the winner of Pavlovich's next fight. I have to check who the winner of that one is going to be now because Pavlovich is in that spot where he needs a bounce back too. So if he wins this fight and ends up on the right decision because he's been on a bit of a skid, then I hope Pavlovich would win this fight because it is Pavlovich. Now, he has been losing to the best that heavyweight has to offer, but everyone else he has been dispatching. So I want to hope that there's still something left in the tires a little bit for him. But we'll see. Maybe after he potentially wins this fight, moves up, fights Ciryl Gane, and then we could potentially see another great matchup. But that might not even favor Ciryl Gane because Gane did have a little bit of wrestling in this fight more than he normally does. But that grappling wasn't nearly as good, as it could have been. Where if you have Pavlovich's sambo background, Ciryl Gane, this robbery didn't do him any favors at all. It didn't do anyone any favors. In fact, if you go on any comment section, there's very few people who thought that Ciryl Gane won that fight. But you know what? It is what it is. These things happen, but very rarely do we see fights like this with clear decisions that go the completely wrong way. As soon as I heard split decision, I knew it was going to be a very questionable night for a lot of people, and this isn't the first time we've seen something like this, and it's probably not going to be the last. The UFC judges are becoming a lot less reliable, in my honest opinion. And the sad part is a lot more fights are going to be going the distance, especially at the higher levels. I know that we like to see finishes and we like to see fights, but when you have a bunch of fighters going in when their future of their career is on the line, they don't want to take as many risks and they want to, play it safe, and they don't care if the fight goes the distance or not, But that's the thing is this is the kind of game and odd carousel that we got ourselves on. But man, I'm so sorry that Volkov had this moment taken from him because he went back in against a guy who beat him before, and guess what? He was ready to take it back, and he's not going to get it now. But yeah, no, Volkov was very vocal in the post-fight press conference, and I agree. That was one of the worst decisions in UFC history that I've ever seen, and it's definitely breaking into the top 5 biggest robberies we've seen in UFC history. But other than that, later, peace out, and see you on the next one.